Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. We're here. Hi.
we
Here
go.
we are. Hello. So just to start off on a weird note, my best friend was just informing me that she felt like when John created the logo,
She got Mike Wazowski.
she totally got Mike Wazowski.
It's
There you
not intentional. Look, there she
That's
is.
what she gets for being the center of attention all the
Well,
time. Beth, I'm
it's her
so glad
fault.
you're here.
My
I know my ears are awesome.
My
right?
feelings are still hurt that I wasn't invited.
I was like trying to think about what ears to wear tonight, and I was like, "This is not even a question." Like, I wear the '90s ones.
Yep.
Hey Ashley, hey, we're talking about you tonight. Jen, hi, thanks for joining us. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here.
Ashley says, "But are you glad? The jury's still out for me. For Tanya, yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, you're a boy. You're not invited. That's why you couldn't be invited.
I could have showed up.
Look, you said you had a little bit of work to do.
I do,
and yet you're talking.
All right, you go.
Okay, so this week we have got some fun stuff. I've been to Disney World this weekend with my girls.
Yay.
My best friend Ashley's getting married. Woo! So we had a bachelorette party. And we're excited to share about that. I'm going to share some food because, like, why would I even be here if I wasn't going to be talking about food, right? And then we have some news. So, tail of the tape. Welcome to Travel Tips Tuesday. It is not August the 30th. It is Tuesday, September. I gotta watch. Tuesday, September the 13th.
Sorry.
Welcome to Travel Tips Tuesday. It is September the 13th, 2022. And today we're talking bridal party takeover at Walt Disney World and some really exciting D23 news. And we have our question of the day, which is somewhere.
Yeah.
No, you do you. Let me do me. You doing something. I got this. I can do it. I can do these things. Oh no.
What did you do?
I don't know.
This happened last time you tried to do something. Seriously.
The whole computer screen just went away.
This happened. I'm not joking, y'all.
It's because it's a Mac.
No.
If you would just put a PC here, I could use this thing.
If I put a PC here, it would melt.
Seriously. Well, then how do you? Okay.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to.
What are you trying to do?
All right. And
see, look, you can't do it like
y'all. All I'm doing is clicking on the banner that I want to see. Okay.
Click on the hide button. You look.
I didn't click on the hide button.
Do that.
That's what I did.
You did something more than that.
I didn't. It's your computer. It hates me. What is your top grown-up activity at Walt Disney World? Everyone said if you're playing bingo.
I forgot to post the bingo card link. I'll see if I can find
it. Okay. Well, I mean, it should be some. It was not posted on the Travel Tips Tuesday podcast page last week. I did notice we shared it personally. So if you're friends with one of us, you can maybe look back. But let's reshare
that. Did you ever send somebody to figure out who won the thing?
Well, Jen.
Oh yeah.
Well, true. She gets them anyway for making them.
What in the world is going on here?
Making them.
My computer's going crazy.
See, it's not me. Are y'all still there? Okay, guys. I just need to stop looking at the computer. It stresses me out.
Seriously, I don't know what's going on.
So, what is your top? Yeah, because everyone's like,
there we go.
Why would you go to Disney World if you don't have kids with you? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but okay. So first, let's start with some travel news. D23 was this weekend. If you're not familiar with that, it is like the official Disney fan club. And there was a lot of exciting stuff coming out this past weekend. What?
Which we were a part of it. I said we.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. People are saying things.
Yeah, they are. Don't talk food.
Jen, we're going to talk about food. Hey, I'm not there yet.
No, I'm just putting it up there because
he needs to let me practice.
Sad.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hang on.
How?
I'm not there yet.
All right.
Ashley says, how can we invite one of Michael's friends to watch this thing? I think you can share it
very carefully.
Oh,
what? I mean, it's on the YouTubes.
It's on the YouTubes.
Yeah. Here, I'll drop the YouTube link.
It's on the Travel Tips Tuesdays podcast page on Facebook.
I'll drop the YouTube link in the comments, even though there's people on YouTube.
Yeah, Jen's right. You can hit the share button, send it through Messenger, or get the link.
Most people watch this on.
Oh no, Leslie had a root canal. I'm sorry. We'll talk about food towards the end. You can just turn off early.
Wait a second here.
Oh,
we're talking to
oh
ourselves.
my gosh.
That was weird.
Y'all, this has nothing to do with me, right? Like you can see
Yeah.
my hands are over here. I'm not touching the computer at all.
Yep, there you go.
Mom's here. Hi, Mom.
Share the YouTube link there if anybody wants to do that. Anybody wants to watch.
Do you
can
see
text them
Ashley?
that.
My mom says, "Hey, Ashley,
If you're not friends with us on the
congratulations."
Facebooks.
Oh, you did. Thank you, Ira. Yep, there you
But
go.
if they want to comment, you have to join it on Facebook.
Okay, Chris is pointing out that Disney has alcoholic beverages in pools. How's that not for adults? I mean,
It
I'm
is,
just saying. People
100%.
are like, there's lots of
We'll
adult
get there.
things to do at Disney World. There are. People think it's all about the kids. It's not. Okay, so you got the links there. All right, so here's your bingo board. You can print it out.
Bingo.
And someone's texting me. You can print it out.
Now they're texting. Normally it's me.
It's not show related though. So someone watching the show. You can print it out and mark it off, or you can just save it on your phone and mark it off as you go.
Yep.
If you get a bingo, type bingo in the comments, but you also have to send us your completed bingo card and we'll do a draw ring.
Hello, my
for
name
a
is
$5
Simon,
Chick-fil-A card,
and I like to do draw rings.
which I found out this morning can get you a large Coke and an egg and cheese biscuit
What?
at my Chick-fil-A anyway.
What?
Oh,
The
look,
$5
Lane's here.
card?
Ashley, Lane's here. You got it shared.
That's exciting.
There you go. I don't
know who that is, but that's exciting.
Hi, Mom. Jen's right. Hi, Mom's early. I normally do that at the very end. So you got, but my mom's paying attention tonight. Okay. So let's look at some of this D23 news. Y'all, Happily Ever After is coming back.
Happily Ever After.
It's coming back. Although, Ashley, did we figure this out?
Sorry, that was really
We watched Enchantment this weekend, but it didn't seem like Enchantment. There were a whole lot. I mean, I've only seen it the once.
Well, they did the, they had the Walt tag thing that they added on the front of it, that extra like 3 minutes or whatever it is.
I don't know what that means, but there were a lot more fireworks, I felt like, than when we watched it before.
Well, like the first three, there used to be like nothing, like no Walt Disney, no like original classic characters, Fab Five, like none of that in that show. And that was like one of the number one like critiques about it, is that it wasn't a 50th anniversary show. It was a new fireworks show. Like there was nothing special about it.
Right.
The show, I think it was called like Disneyland Forever or something like that. And Disneyland was much better than that. So after a bunch of surveys and all that kind of stuff, Disney's like, oh, maybe we can make this a little better before we take it away in 5.5 months or whatever it is. But yeah.
I don't, and we don't know for sure if that's like the exact same Happily Ever After as we had before.
In fact, old Josh DeMauro, however you say his last name, I can never do it right. He said in his D23 announcement, because I didn't see this part, that
it's a 3D show tonight.
The anthem, we will be hearing the anthem again. He did not say that the exact same show will be, premiering.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So the 50th anniversary is scheduled to end on March 31, 2023. So we have a hard date for that. But we don't have like an official announcement for the new show. Logic would think that it's probably like the following night, but we'll see.
Who knows? Okay, people are talking. Ashley sees Lane. You're one of the best fireworks shows. Okay, so they did change Enchantment recently, because Ashley turned around and looked at me and was like, "What are we watching?"
Yeah,
I was like,
"I
don't know."
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It seemed like there was a lot more fireworks too, which was kind of my personal big critique about Enchantment. Oh, now I'm the one yelling. Mm-hmm. My personal critique was that it's the projection shows are cool, but like you have to be in a fairly small area in order to be able to really appreciate it. And I just want to see like $20 million worth of fireworks every night. That's just all I really want. So I thought there were a lot more fireworks this time. And then we noticed too, they were projecting on the buildings on Main Street. Like, how are you supposed to even know where to look, y'all? Yep. It's a little much. It's a little much for me. Oh, Chris is holding his breath for the dining plan. Aren't we all? Yeah, we totally are. Okay, Lane says better Disney World or Disney Cruise. Lane, you're like asking me. It's like asking me which kid's my favorite.
It depends on what itinerary you're talking about.
The oldest one. It really depends. I mean, there's the
second oldest one for me.
Because she's mini you, and the oldest one is mini me. Ashley Gilder's here. Yeah, you don't want to miss out on my recap. Okay. Beth said that that's definitely a lot for us ADHD people. I mean, I don't have ADHD, and there's like projections here and projections there and fireworks here, and I'm like, oh, what do I do? Okay. Harmonious is going away. That's a really good show, although the vast majority of the day, all the barges and stuff in the lagoon are pretty ugly.
I love Harmonious. I listen to the soundtrack all the time.
Yeah, we
It's
really like
the
Harmony.
music
Like,
is legit.
I'm really sad about that. Lane says the cruise is his favorite. Good.
The cruise's favorite. That's
okay. YouTube. Oh, that's you. You're YouTube Facebook user.
I did that.
I know. I'm Jen. I'm sad
Mystery.
about Harmonious too because it's just a really, I don't know. It's a really neat one. And I was not a fan of what was the one before Harmonious? Illuminations. I was really not a
That's
big
just
fan
because
of.
you're not American.
I kind of am.
I love that show.
I'm glad you do.
I have it on CD. The music.
It is one of the best.
Illuminations
Oh, Jen
Flickers
says
of
it's a good running track. Do you run to it?
What?
Harmonious?
Yeah, all the time. In fact, when I did the Walt Disney World Half Marathon in January, I knew like roughly the distance from where I was to where I would be getting into Epcot, like coming up through the International Gateway, right by like the UK or whatever, and you pop up and you're right there. I timed it like just so it would like the music would. I'm kind of proud of myself for this. Would reach like a climax, like right as I come over and you see like the Stargate or whatever we call it.
Good for you.
But it was good.
Cool.
Had a little moment.
I'm glad.
Cried a little.
Okay. Epcot Forever. That was like the in-betweeny one they did, didn't they? Was that the one with the kites?
Yes, that was the one for kites. Epcot Forever was.
Okay, Mr. Qualls is saying we're kind of jumping ahead. His favorite adult activity was all about the Epcot fireworks.
You've heard of We Don't Talk About Bruno. We Don't Talk About Epcot Forever. The end.
Okay, new Disney Cruise Line sailings to Australia and New Zealand.
Mm-hmm. First time ever. It is a like I think it's like almost a 2-week long itinerary.
Oh my gosh!
Like there's one
that's one itinerary. Yes. Australia and New Zealand.
There's one that starts I was talking to Terry Weaver last night about this.
Shout out
because he wants to go. He wants to potentially do this, and I think there's one that starts in Hawaii, and then there's like one option that like ends in Hawaii, and you go through like Fiji and a bunch of like different Polynesian islands, Pago Pago, and like we started naming like a lot of the different stops and ports of call for this itinerary, and I was like, that sounds oddly familiar. Where have I heard this before? It's the names of some of the buildings at Disney's Polynesian Resort. It's like those particular islands. I'm like, that's where it is.
That's where it is.
Because I think I stayed in the Pago Pago building or whatever it's called at the retreat this past year. So
funny.
Anyway,
Ashley says her sweeting is watching. Of course, your sweetie is watching. I'm right here. Of course, I'm watching. I'm in it. I don't understand.
Run while you can, Michael.
Yes, Australia. 2-week cruise to Australia. Right, like it's going to be hefty. Okay. Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, we know is coming at Epcot. It's supposed to open late of next year, 2023, inviting guests to follow the story of water on the planet. So that's cool. I like how Epcot does like the educational stuff. And of course, Moana would be a natural lead into that. Brooke says her favorite adult activity is sneaking champagne when Ashley isn't looking. Right. Okay. That happened. Maybe. Okay. Tron Light Cycle Run will open in the spring. And y'all, I have a couple pictures. We saw them working on it at night because that's the only time when, it's cool enough to be able to breathe outside while you're working. So that's exciting. We finally have a date, 6 years later. 3 years later. Isn't that what you always do?
Yeah, it's a SpongeBob thing.
All right. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is coming to Walt Disney World Resort late 2024. Is that Splash Mountain?
Yes.
Okay. And are they closing that or are they just okay?
It will be completely rethemed. Like there's like some of the fuss over it has been the Briar Patch is not in the concept art. And that's been like a feature point of it. And there's all sorts of other like
that's outside.
Yeah. Like there's all sorts of other like rumors and stuff kind of floating around about see what I did there floating Splash Mountain. Anyway,
I got you. It's so funny. I just can't.
If you were with Tanya,
we rode that the other day, and I don't ride that very often.
Walt Disney World. On behalf
don't
of
you
her,
say sorry? Don't you dare?
I would like to apologize.
We're going to talk about this later.
I did not say sorry.
Okay, bring back Dreamfinder. I don't know what that is. Was that
Big Dream Park. Who said that?
Jen?
Okay, that's one of the things that's on there about down there at the bottom. Figment. Figment is coming as a character greeting in 2000 by the end of 2000.
I know, and our agency owner's mom is already in line
yes, she is
for the meet and greet.
Oh, Mary.
Hatbox Ghost coming to Haunted Mansion in 2023. That's exciting.
I met her, by the way.
The Hatbox.
Yes.
You met his mama.
Yes, I did.
Good.
Nice lady.
The Hatbox Ghost. When we say he's coming to Haunted Mansion, that's like a character meet and greet. Yeah.
Say it one
The
more time.
Hatbox Ghost. It's like a character meet and greet.
Yes, it is. It's been around. Sorry, I'm like almost done with
Okay,
it.
you just keep going. I can't handle this.
Well,
A ton of what if ideas beyond Big Thunder Mountain. So the area behind Big Thunder Mountain.
I love this part.
They gave away, it looked kind of Encanto-ish, possibly villain-ish. So we really don't know. And as far as I understand, I was not watching, but as far as I understand, there was not a specific like, we are making a new land.
Right.
But there are hints that there will be some extra development back there.
Yes.
Look, our viewer count is up at 16, y'all. We're like famous.
Yeah. So, wait, I want to get that back. I gotta look at it.
I'm done with it.
I'm not. You can give it back. I'll just pull it up.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I'll just pull it up on the notes. It's okay.
It's right here.
All right.
I already went through them all though.
Well, I know
what
that,
I'm doing.
but
I've done this
I
before.
wanna, like add some things. Okay. So I want
Actually, mostly she's offensive.
She is offensive. You're right. Every minute of John will mostly every minute.
You enjoyed every minute of me because I'm an
is.
absolute delight.
Yeah. So,
Really?
Well, I'm allowed to yell. It's fine. A ton of what if ideas. So this, so I'm a sucker for like dreaming about stuff, and that's like one of the things that I think is a core principle of the Walt Disney Company, especially like in parks, and sort of how Walt Disney came around with the idea. Right, started off as a dream from a park bench at Griffith Park and outside Los Angeles. So like I expect to see. I expect to see lots of dreaming and like lots of, hey, what could this look like? I had no problem, and this is like, I'm bringing this up because this is a critique that's been out there. I had no problem with the fact that they were doing that. Talking about what could be beyond Big Thunder Mountain. They said like several times beyond Big Thunder Mountain, and they had like a video sort of montage thing. They did all this stuff in graphics and concept art and
just dreaming.
Yeah, just dreaming, and it's exciting, right? However, right, the really like most important, most significant thing that happened out of D23, out of the parks experiences and products, whatever they're calling it, panel, was Harmonious. Like they started off with that, and then there was just like a whole bunch of like non-announcements, basically things that we kind of already knew that were coming, and a lot of people, I would say some Disney fans, parks enthusiasts, kind of expected more, especially in light of the fact that Universal right down the road is building a brand new theme park that will be open from start to finish in 5 years, right? Which is longer, I think, than it's taken to get Tron off the ground. So, and that it took to open Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom originally when it was built, right? So,
well, yeah, but I mean, technology.
Well, I understand that, but at the same time, like
Disney's got to keep up.
Yeah, they got to keep. There's all sorts of shifts, and like I try not to bash the leadership of the company and that kind of thing, but things could potentially be going a little bit better.
Wait, where'd Congaloosh go? Oh, bring back the Adventurers Club.
Yeah,
I thought you said like the Adventurers Club Congaloosh, yes. And I was like, it's not gone. I just ate it, but I got what you're saying. Okay, yeah, bring back Adventurers Club.
McNair helped with that.
Nice.
McNair Wilson and Joe Rohde were kind of some of the project.
Look at him name dropping today, y'all. He knows some people.
Old Joe Rohde with the dangly earrings.
Yeah. Also, during the D23, they were talking. I mean, I gotta talk about Star Wars. Andor
what?
You're funny. Which comes out like 1 week in 1 day, right? It's like Wednesday of next week, I'm pretty sure. Mandalorian season 3. They talked about Mandalorian season 3. Just some other like
That
fun
trailer
stuff.
was
I finally
exciting.
watched the trailer like yesterday while I was waiting
Mhm.
for 87 hours to get on a plane back home. All right. Who's ready for the bachelorette party? Me.
I'm out.
Get some pictures. Because clearly I don't know how to do anything on this
No,
computer.
you don't. Mm-mm. Sure
You're
enough.
not like supposed to agree with me. I don't. Do you
Well,
under?
Let me share the thing here. Let's do.
Are these in order?
What? I have no
I'm not
idea.
really sure what
You're
order
the one
these
that
are
put
in.
these in here.
Yeah, Ashley Dalton's like me. It's all about me now. Oh, you're saying you're
Again,
excited.
we don't talk.
But it
about
is all
order.
about you, right, Beth?
All right.
What about Ashley? Ashley.
There's a picture of Ashley.
Okay, this is not.
She looks kind of familiar.
Okay, these are not in order.
Mhm.
All right. On Sunday, we went to the studios, and if you can tell who can tell where this is? If you were there, you cannot answer, girls. My girls, you cannot answer who that is. Who is that?
Here we go.
You see it now? Oh, you Mike Wazowski'd her again.
Because I care.
Even more Mike
Because I
Wazowski'd.
care.
This, you're so right. Jen is the Tower of Terror, and he was right there. And we were trying to get him to look, and finally, someone like screamed really loud, and he turned around.
Yep.
And Beth got an excellent shot. Beth was like official photographer.
Is Max there too?
No, but we saw him in a parade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's in the
Magic
Halloween
Kingdom.
party thing.
No, I think we saw him in one at Magic Kingdom.
Well, no, he was in the Halloween party.
Not the Halloween one. I mean, obviously that was in the Magic Kingdom. Go on. We don't have all night. All right. We stayed at the Swan, which was lovely. So here's a group picture Friday night. Ashley got us these excellent shirts to wear. There we go. Make it a little bigger. There you go. And we sat on this fountain and took pictures for like an unnecessarily long time.
That we did.
You did. You weren't there. You did nothing.
Just trying to see.
So here we are. People are, oh no, we dropped her.
You know what?
It happens.
You know what picture we should have found? The one with me with some of them.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah.
I know some of them were there for that.
Ashley, you find that and you text it to me for the show.
You know what picture I'm talking about? We were in front of the carousel at Magic Kingdom where they have the sword. And it's me and like
87 girls.
Yeah.
It was a good trip.
That was
That was when I met Rita. All right. So Saturday was Magic Kingdom Day. And I mean, look how cute we are. Everyone all day was like, y'all are so cute. And we're like, oh my gosh, we know. So we've got our shirts. We had so much fun. Ashley is the queen of pictures. That's what she loves to do at Disney. If you know her, she loves to take pictures. And so we were all like, we were set. We had the matching shirts, the accessories. Just wait till you see some more pictures from Sunday.
Just wait.
Just wait. If I go get that picture, I'll have to what?
I'll have to leave the show.
Oh, well, don't do that. No. We'll no, that's fine. We'll get it later. Okay, go on, John. So just
it's probably on a hard drive somewhere.
I did some fun pictures. We took so many pictures, but I will tell you, some of the photographers there are amazing. I mean, we had a couple that were like take a picture, go on with their business. They didn't care, and a couple that were very bad pictures. But I mean, I know we say this all the time. We cannot recommend getting the photo pass enough. Like we cannot recommend it enough. There are
photo pass pictures in there.
That's a photo pass picture.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah. We can't recommend it enough because they are good. Like the vast majority of their photographers are good and they are everywhere. They are simply everywhere. And they have some cool shots. They have super zoom, which I guess we didn't get because Ashley didn't send it to me.
I'm looking for it because I'm friends with Ashley. So I should be able to pull it up.
Oh yeah.
Who is that?
I don't know. I don't know. We didn't get any Tiny Worlds. I didn't even see the Tiny World cameras anywhere, but they've just got neat shots. They've got cool magic shots.
See them.
Mm-hmm. They got some cool magic shots that I'll be showing you. So, all right. Chris says he keeps threatening to do matching shirts on a Disney trip. I mean, Chris, that's all we do, Chris. Like all we do is match our shirts.
Quote the beloved Emperor Palpatine, Chris. Do it.
It's the best.
That's all I gotta say.
Could they all spell bachelorette? Well, could all the okay. Yeah, so we did that to one of the photographers.
Did you really?
I didn't because I'm kind and delightful.
What the world are you doing in this picture?
I don't know.
I'm totally throwing that up there.
Oh no, we all did our pirate face for pirates, obviously.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, I can't make it. Why does your computer hate me? I've never done anything to you. So just again, I just put a bunch of pictures. Like I know you're like some of y'all. I mean,
Mhm.
some of y'all are like, yeah, let's relive the last 48 hours. But some of y'all are like, I don't know these people and I don't care, and that's okay. But I wanted you to see the quality of the pictures that you get, and it's not that expensive. But some of them are really creative and really fun. So we just took several cute ones. There she is showing off her ring, and of course we're all like, "Oh, Michael, that's such a good job, right?" You hacked into my account. You could get the but it didn't like. Well, okay. So Ashley, I couldn't actually see the
I
pictures
did
until
not hack
today.
into your account.
I think she's talking to
Ashley.
me.
Well, are you sure about that?
Well, y'all are linked, so you have your. You don't have to hack into her
that's
account.
true.
Michael is referring to the cast member we made mad when she couldn't spell bachelorette on our. Oh, okay. I wasn't there for that. I mean, I was, but I was sitting down because my ankle was screaming. So I don't quite know the story. Michael, they're so mean, aren't they? Jen's right. Like, PhotoPass, totally worth it. Just look at these cute shots they got. I mean, we're cute anyway, but like, they're just, I mean, they have their shots that they take, day in and day out, all day, that are already planned. But I mean, some of them, like cast members for the, like generally speaking, love their job. They love what they get to do. And the PhotoPass photographers are good at it. And they'll be like, okay, do y'all want to try something new? Like I've got an idea and I'm not sure it's going to work. And of course we're all like totally game. So John's pulled up a ride.
We'll do it when we get to the thing.
Because that's, we don't have those outfits yet anyway. Nope. Although these don't seem to be in full on order. Okay, you can go. I just had to throw that one in. I mean, man, I don't know if I think the PhotoPass photographer got that. Ashley, was that a PhotoPass picture or was that bad? That's basically sums up our relationship, in case you were wondering.
Yeah. Kind of awkward. What in the world's going on right there?
This is the PhotoPass photographer's idea. He said, okay, y'all all line up like this. And then he came back to me and Ashley G, and he was like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do something just really ridiculous and silly. So we were like, oh, we'll show our hind ends because why not? That is ridiculous and silly. Oh, it was Beth's picture. Yeah. Beth was our not a PhotoPass photographer, but great. I didn't say go on.
Well,
you can go on. See, I mean, look at these shots. Like you pay a lot of money for shots like this. All right. So Sunday was.
Can we go?
No, I just want to talk about our outfits for a minute because they were awesome. We had neon scrunchies and neon ears and neon shirts and neon fanny packs. And people stopped us all day long to tell us how cute we were because we were.
Lovely.
Now you can go on.
Thank you, madam.
And when you get PhotoPass, you also get the ride pictures, which are amazing. Oh, crazy eyes, crazy eyes. Look at my earrings blowing back. Oh, I haven't noticed my earrings yet. That was awesome. Okay, you can go on.
Hope y'all enjoyed that.
So the ride pictures are a fun part of that.
Podcast land, I just zoomed in on her face.
So it was horrifying. Y'all, I just can't. Like
this is if I had to like imagine a shirt that like summed up Tanya in one like article of clothing, this would be it.
I wore that yesterday with such pride and joy, and today too because I ended up having to spend the night.
There we go. Okay.
Because I was supposed to be home last night and I wasn't home until today, and so Delta got to put me up in a crummy little hotel in Atlanta.
The 5-star deluxe accommodations at the Sonesta.
It was y'all.
Hashtag go dogs.
Stop it. No, that has nothing to do with the Georgia Bulldogs. You just leave them out of this.
You have to describe the shirt for the podcast people.
Oh, yeah.
All 3 of them that listen.
It's R2D2 and poor little C3PO throwing his hands up and it says, I just can't. I just can't.
It's like a tie-dye too.
It's a tie-dye. Oh, I love it. It's so good. Okay. I wore that thing. So, okay. So see, here's a photographer and we had already seen him. What was his name, y'all? Was it Alex or am I confusing him with someone else? He was like, y'all want to try some stuff? And we were like, yeah, well, I mean, we're game for whatever. And so he said, you're all going to be my favorite diva, Daisy. But he didn't tell us we were going to be Daisy. He was just like, pop your foot, stick your hand out, put your hand on the hip, like do all this stuff. And so we were all like, just, moving around like little robots doing whatever he tells us to. And it turned out so cute. It was Alex. He was so good. He was so good. And I've got a series of pictures later too. Basically, this is just showing off us and the amazing skill of the Disney PhotoPass photographers. Oh, that one came up twice. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Look, I mean, how cute is that with Gertie? Like, we are so bright.
Gertie's the best.
It almost hurts your eyes to look at in like the best way possible. Okay, some of them doubled. Y'all,
My favorite Gertie is Santa Gertie.
Santa Gertie.
Little tiny hat.
Santa Gertie.
I wasn't going to go there.
Okay,
Feel free.
so we are holding Ashley down. These magic shots, guys, are so cute and they're so fun. So those balloons, they're not real.
Yes, they are.
We just stood there and made these and did this stuff, and Ashley threw her leg up in the air. It's so cute, and then they just add the balloons in later. So like, why are they double? I feel like this is a you problem. Look, we're running from the slave one. He's coming to get us, and we're all running.
I wish it wasn't so dark. It's probably the time of day or something.
We can fix that. And sweet little baby Dota. We're so excited. Look how excited we are.
It's Grogu. But in our house,
it's baby Dota.
It's baby Dota.
Let me put the Gertie and think of the. No, I didn't, Jen.
We gotta like put these things.
Oh,
up there.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyone else hear Gertie and a thing of the black? Hang on, in the
black
thing of the back. I don't know what you're talking about.
And think of the black cauldron. She's trying to knit. It's like hard to knit and type at the same time.
Fair enough. I'll give you that.
All right. Why are some of these doubled? I didn't do this. Is your fault. Look, and so here's another sweet photographer. He was like, we're going to do this. It's going to be so cute. And look how cute it was. We all had our little scrunchies and it had a little tag on it that looked like a diamond that said to have and to hold your hair back.
Kind of reminds me of the Power Rangers.
Keep going. Don't.
What?
Oh, Beth is so right. So if you see some of our,
you got to read the comment out.
I'm trying to get to it.
Okay.
That was Edward, Beth. He was great. He was not from Montgomery, but I think lived in Montgomery, or maybe he was. Anyway,
he had that sort of Montgomery drawl.
No, we were just talking. Anyway,
okay.
He was like, "Where y'all from?" And Ashley starts like listing all the places we're from, and he was like, "Oh, Alabama," and I was like, "Oh, that's me."
Montgomery.
So not this in particular. Beth is pointing out that our facial expressions are so good, like this, not necessarily this one, but like, you know how to make a really good facial expression. You don't just make the expression, you make the sound that goes with it. So when they're like, act scared, everybody's like, but Beth's over here like, ah! And so then we're all like, ah! And people walking by are like, but the pictures are worth it. They are worth it. And we obviously have no problem looking like goobers because here we are.
Yep.
So anyway, poor Brooke is like back in the dark there. Y'all, we went to the Halloween party Sunday night. It was the best. It was so fun. And here we are with the Headless Horseman.
Still bitter wasn't invited.
And everybody has great facial expressions. We're all like, except Rita, who was just smiling at the camera, just cheesing as big as she can.
Hang on.
You gonna zoom in on that a little? Look, we're all like, and then there's Rita.
It happens.
So good. So these are some exclusive magic shots for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, which is a blast. I highly recommend it. Here's another one. I don't think this one's exclusive to the Halloween party. Is it?
I would think it would be.
Maybe it is. But we are all looking very sinister. And then y'all, I had to jump to get that.
I was not expecting that. Hang on a second.
Wait for John to finish joking.
Okay. I'm all right.
I love how Edward acted like he was from a Star Wars planet, talking about how hot it was with 2 suns. Ashley, first of all, it's 3. Second of all, he is from that planet. I don't know what you mean he was acting like it. So I'm not 100% sure about that. He's from Batu. I don't know. Yeah, if you look real close, you can see both my chins in that one, but that was so see, PhotoPass photographers are they're having fun.
Wait, what is this sticking out right there? Is that a wreath?
That's a wreath. Yeah.
Look, it looks like it's like half of a giant Mickey ear
on the cast member's head.
Like it totally does.
This is the party, so obviously the bride was Buzz Lightyear, and the rest of us were her little green men, and everyone thought we were so cute because again, we are. Oh, hey Snuffles. Hey Papa.
He's trying to get out.
He's like, I'm so tired of hearing all
what's
that.
going on.
You were all skeletons. I like that one because it's just like I don't know. Those dancing skeletons are like so old.
So Rita's
like old school.
Wait, Rita's not on this, right? No,
Rita is not on here, but we just had fun making a little bit fun of her because she would kind of wander off.
Was she?
Unintentionally. And we kept screaming at her, nice parking spot, Rita. And she doesn't watch Bluey, so she didn't get it.
She doesn't. That's hilarious. I was going to ask if there are any Bluey references. Did she spill her beans?
Well, but okay. I didn't say he was from Montgomery, Ashley. I said, I think he lived there at some point. I said, I don't think he's from there, but he lived there at some point. Look, here's another one. Do you see our faces? We were all like, ah!
Wait,
and that's what got the real. Yeah. Oh, good. Look at that. Look at our face. Look at Lindsay's face here on the end. So accurate. I mean, there's a flaming pumpkin in her hand. How perfectly does that fit in her hand? Y'all, she's really holding a pumpkin.
Hey, Rita's got a surprise.
Rita's doing good because she's making the sound. Right, Beth? Because she's making the sound.
Hashtag make the sound.
Yes, Jen. The skeletons are from the old school short. Like it's so great. Speaking of old school, this reminds me, I forgot. So they had some like they did something special to some of the rides for the Halloween party. Like Space Mountain was completely in the dark. Like you could not see anything. It was amazing. It was so good. And for Pirates, they had live actors. So when you're waiting in the queue, there is a guy with this little accordion down in the jail singing little songs and telling jokes about pirates. And it was so fun. And then there was another pirate talking. And he said, the girls were telling him they're all school teachers. And they said, oh, but not her, talking about me. And they said, she's an old school teacher because I used to be a school teacher. And he said, what do you teach? And I said, well, I teach old school. And he was like, of course you do. It was funny. And then there were some actors like during the ride too. So that just made it like super fun. Yep. And then y'all, there was another one. Oh, the teacups. They played like Halloween music. And, you know, we made ourselves nauseated spinning around as fast as we could. Yes, our ears light up, Jen. The alien eyes light up. Kimberly, aren't we so stinking cute? I mean, really? It's not wrong. So here's another magic shot exclusive to the party with our hitchhiking ghosts. Those are not the best magic shots because they're trying to like run people through because there's a lot of people there. But another good one at Galaxy's Edge. This was the photographer's idea. She's using the force on all of us, and we're all falling back. And I really did. Was it me? Someone really did almost fall over. So I think it was really the force.
Did you fall over full? Sorry.
Did you fall over full? Yeah, that's a wrong franchise, dude. Here we are all using the force on you, the viewer. And now you're going, oh, they're so cute.
Ashley's smiling in this. Like,
Ashley smiles in all of them. She's like,
this is a serious picture.
We keep wanting to do those confetti ones. And they keep wondering, she's like, I can't do that kissy face to blow. And so she's like, just in all the pictures. I think we did get one. I think that was the cover photo that you, Mike Wazowski, to run. Okay, here we are. So this is Alex again. He was the one that had us do the daisy pose. And we kept losing Rita. So we set up a series of photographs. I put them on the folder in order, but I don't know if they're going to be in order or not. Here we are smiling. And there's Rita. Do you see her? Just wandering off in the background.
Is that Rita? Wait, where is she?
Over there, looking at the tree.
Wait, hang on.
She's looking to go the other way.
I'm trying. It's not cooperating.
I'm telling you, this computer.
No, is that her right there?
That's her right there.
All right, look at that. She's
just wandering around looking up at the tree. So,
counting them leaves.
Yes. Rita. So then, I hope these are in order. We're like, Rita, where's Rita? Oh no, we all realize that she's not there. And he was so happy to do all this. So then we're looking for her. Rita, where are you? And then we don't know where she is. This was like, we're acting this out in pictures to be funny, but this happened like several times. And then we're all, Rita. And the really funny thing about it was the photographer told her to go stand back there. And then he was trying to get her attention to pose her. And he was like, Rita. And she really was like wandering around, not listening to him. It was so perfect. So again, by the end of the night, Ashley kept us there till after midnight. She's ready to go. We're all dead. All the poor little green men are just asleep. Okay. Tron update. I don't really know what we're looking at.
It's the place.
But I took some pictures, so you're welcome.
Yep.
On the People Mover, because that's what you do.
People Mover, moving people, yeah. All right. So I didn't make up the song. Somebody else.
Really? You didn't?
Yep.
Okay. Is that all?
I mean, I think so.
All right, let's talk about some food, y'all.
Let's talk about food. Sorry.
Let's definitely talk about food. They have these lovely little maps.
Sorry, y'all are seeing my
You can see you're real small. Yeah. But this is neat. It's got some good information. Of course, I
Is
was
this taken in the bathroom?
no, that was this morning. That was when
That
I
was this
finally
morning.
ate for the first time in a long
Oh,
time.
okay. Yeah, I see it now.
See, I'm wearing, I just can't shirt. And I just couldn't because my flight kept getting delayed until finally it was just the next day. Guys, I'm sorry. I really did put these in the folder in order.
Sure she
Y'all
didn't.
know I love when I go, if you're a regular, viewer, I love to try new things. I'm always trying to get new things at the parks, but I always have to get my corn dog nuggets from Casey's. I have to get them
This is true.
with the cheese sauce. Ashley got them without cheese sauce because she's crazy, I guess. I know, right? I was like, but she dips them in ketchup like a 4-year-old.
Who does that?
Ashley and toddlers. Okay, the first night we went to, what is it? Big River?
Yeah,
on the boardwalk.
Mm-hmm.
Which there's one in Chattanooga.
There is.
Are there any more?
I don't know.
Not really relevant to this conversation. I got this grilled fish sandwich, mahi mahi.
Yep.
It was so good. It was so good. And
sorry, Ashley said rude about the ketchup.
About the ketchup comment. I mean,
That's
I'm just
okay.
saying nothing wrong with bathroom empanadas. Ian, you're right, but that was a
Nothing
food
wrong.
court Chick-fil-A biscuit. But you're right. I have
Nothing wrong
nothing
with
against
bathroom
I have nothing
empanadas.
against bathroom empanadas.
Hey, wait, let me go back here.
And
for a
Beth
second.
does mustard.
If you were to have a split second look at that, or it's like a smaller screen, it kind of does like a.
That was
like
one of
an
the best
empanada.
Chick-fil-A biscuits I've ever had.
Somebody meme that, please. Nothing wrong with bathroom empanadas.
And Beth does mustard and she also does malt. So let's just leave her out of this food conversation entirely on her French fries. The quesadilla, I didn't try it, but it looked good.
Where's that from? Is that
Big River.
Is all Big?
Yep. Ooh, Brooke got the Cobb salad and it was huge.
That's a big Cobb salad.
Yeah,
Right
she did a good job, but I mean it was huge. So she didn't eat it all, but it looked delicious and she said it was good. Ashley says I alternate nuggets between mustard and ketchup. Get it right. Well, you didn't have ketchup. You didn't have mustard the second night.
Like on nuggets. Like
the second night you didn't have
honey
mustard, so that's
yes,
why.
Regular mustard, no.
Just cheese sauce, y'all. Cheese sauce all day, every day.
Cheese sauce.
All right, keep
it's
going.
A theme park thing. Come on.
I know. If you're
Get it
going, just
together.
go. Rita had the grilled salmon, which looked delightful, and some rice and some
Somebody's gotta
vegetables.
be reasonable while you're
It
there.
wasn't us.
Seriously.
And who is this, Beth? You got this black and blue burger, right? And it looked really good. But the chips, they house made the chips, they were good. But the black and blue burger looked good. And then Ashley just got like salsa and chips and salsa and like queso and guacamole, and it was all really good too.
Yep.
Beth says that black and blue burger is ridiculously good, and it did look good.
It's a good one.
All right, guys, I've never had spring rolls.
I never have either.
Can y'all believe that? So it was open. I got spring rolls, y'all. Keep going.
We need to have
show the people at home.
We need to have another Never Have I Ever like Disney episode.
Yeah, we should.
You do that next week.
That one was, y'all, what was it? Pastrami and some kind of cheese. I'm not asking you. You weren't there. I'm asking my friends.
Thanks.
Pastrami or something. And that you ate it with that mustard. It was really good. And then there was a cheeseburger one with some sauce that I didn't recognize, but it was kind of tartary, but I don't know why you would do tartar. It was all good. I liked it all. It was both of them were delicious.
Tartar sauce.
But hold the tartar. It was pastrami and something else, Beth. A cheese. Was there some kind of
just one cheese?
and cheese. Pastrami and cheese. Jen, you need to try them. They were really good. I mean, I keep hearing about how good they are. And some in our group kind of like Beth saying she didn't care for the cheeseburger. Some people said they didn't care for the cheeseburger because it had the pickles. I don't love pickles, and I thought it was still delicious.
Pickle.
Lol, yes, with the cheese. Do you read lol or do you say LOL? What do you do?
LOL.
Okay, I say lol. Anyway, and then Ashley loved the cheeseburger one. Ashley don't, and I did too. Or I thought they were both good, but I said I could have done with like twice as many of those. Like we really should have gotten. I should have gotten double. Beth says LOL.
Yield Dole Whip.
All right, I had to get my Dole Whip float.
Yep.
Beth, were you the one who got the it was like orange Fanta and vanilla?
There's a name for it. It's
Beth, you got to tell me.
Swirl. Hey, I know what you're talking about.
Beth, tell me what you got. But I don't normally get the like souvenir sippers because I usually think they're pointless. Yep. But I was like, I'll use this one for a water bottle. I love to have cups. Ashley got the raspberry one. I didn't realize that.
Raspberry.
Raspberry. Anyway, So there's my cool little
Don't like
sipper
raspberry. No offense.
and my Dole Whip. It was delicious.
Like it's
So
a sad
good.
Dole
Okay,
Whip.
Beth,
It's leaning.
Fanta. Oh, it was orange Fanta and vanilla ice cream.
Yep.
Yep. And it looks really good. She said it was good. She said she wished it had slightly less ice cream and slightly more Fanta.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't, like, she didn't feel like there was enough of the drink to it. Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
posted this one on social media because the expectation versus reality was kind of funny to me.
Yep.
The expectation has the andouille sausage like hanging over the sides of the burger and all this stuff. And I opened it and I was like, what in the world? I don't even know. But this is the Bayou Burger. This is special for the fall. You can get it at the Halloween party and just during regular hours at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 3-pound burger. When I read it, it's like a 3-pound burger with this andouille sausage, jalapeno, pimento cheese. I was like, there's no way I can eat all this by myself. By the time you put all that meat together, it's going to be like a 1/2-pound burger.
Can't do pimento cheese, by the way.
And then this shrimpy little thing came out. And I totally could have eaten the whole thing. But
Shrimpy.
it's a good thing I didn't.
That's a shrimpy piece of sausage right
Beth
there.
and I
If I've ever
split
seen
it.
one.
And I'm glad I did because it affected my tummy in a negative way. But it was worth it. It was 100% worth it. It was so good. Jen says it was funny. Yeah, the expectation versus reality.
Decide
right?
if I like this or not.
Beth said the picture said the picture of the Bayou Burger hits hard. It's so good, but it hits hard. Girl, it did. I mean, I don't know about her. I'm speaking for myself. I struggled for a little bit after that. But again, worth it. And then of course, Granny Amber was there with her like Pepto and stuff. So that helped.
Granny Amber.
This is the oh my gourd pumpkin cupcake, which you can get somewhere else, but I got it at the Starbucks and it was good. It was huge. I couldn't eat it all. But it was really good. It's like almost like a ganache on top. And it's almost like 2 cupcakes. But the little ears and stuff were chocolate. They were good. The little leaves up front were sugar. I didn't eat those. Beth said that, and there were 4 shots of espresso. That hit you hard too, girl.
4 shots of espresso?
Inside, there was.
Hey, hang on a second.
She gets some. What's it called, Beth? A shaken something.
Like Starbucks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And the large has 4 shots of espresso. And I was like, your heart is going to explode. And it didn't.
I remember the shaken espresso.
Shaken espresso.
The first time I ever had like anything coffee, it's been a long time since I told this story. I think I told you at some point. Was at O. Henry's in Homewood, Metro Birmingham, best coffee shop in the world. And it was like, I don't know, 5:30 at night or whatever. No, 7:30 at night. And I'd never had coffee before. I was like 7th grade hanging out with some friends at a coffee shop. And they're like, you want something? I'm like, yeah, sure. I've never had coffee. I've seen like grandfather drink it or whatever. So they're like, well, espresso is pretty small. You could have like one of those. I was like, how small is it? And they showed me. I was like, oh, I'll get 3 of them. So it was like 7:30 at night. It was 7th grader.
Where were your parents?
Not there. And I had a triple shot of espresso, and I was up to like 5:30 the next morning. I couldn't
Oh
get to
my
sleep.
gosh. Who's surprised? No one.
There we go.
But anyway, that is also available during regular hours, not just the party. And it had icing inside. Y'all, it was really good.
That does look good.
It was really rich.
I don't like the outside. The inside, like
the outside was fine.
Is that like sort of a?
It's like kind of like a ganache on the outside.
No. The inside.
Inside's just like it was just like
Is it like a pumpkin muffin
like,
sort of thing?
Well, it's a cupcake.
Oh, okay.
So it was a little sweeter, but it was like a really sweet pumpkin cupcake. I really liked it. Jen says, "What an introduction to coffee, right?"
A little bit.
Okay, so I've only ever been to Woody's Lunchbox for breakfast because I love the breakfast, but I've not had the lunch.
Tachos.
So this is the tachos. Yep, it's the tater tots, and some stuff. What's on there? I mean, I can see the cheese and I can see the green onions and I can see the sour cream. They were like Fritos. Fritos were in there.
Hang on a second.
And chili with
Tater
beans
and some stuff. Let's move on.
It was good, y'all, but I
Check
couldn't.
the box.
It was another one. It was like it was starting to bother my tum. So I shared that I think with Beth as well.
But
it was really good.
To sponsor the show.
Oh my gosh, we're so old.
Poster child.
Oh my gosh, it was good, y'all. It was good. I also got the box tart later as a snack, and they had a raspberry option, and then they had this one, which was banana peanut butter fudge. Oh my goodness,
I
y'all.
don't know how I feel about that.
It was good. It was really good.
You know what it looks like to me?
A Pop-Tart.
No, it looks like a pastry with some stuff on it. All right.
Just looks like a bathroom empanada. Oh,
What is
Beth
that?
Oh, I forgot why I shared with Beth. I just
What happened?
I think I've hit my threshold.
You know we can bring any of these people on live if we wanted to.
Oh my
You know that?
gosh. Beth, you want to come on live and tell your story about how you canceled
We
your
have
mobile
the
order?
ability.
It was really sad. It was really sad. Anyway, this is the inside of the box tart. And it was so good, y'all. It tasted kind of nutter buttery, and it was like almost
Nutter
kind of
buttery.
creamy. And it was kind of creamy inside, but it was really, really good. She says she's not camera ready. That's okay. I get that. I'm not either. She had placed her little mobile order because the line was long. And
Sorry,
when you order, if you're not familiar, when you order from Woody's, you want to order ahead because it usually, like a lot of the mobile order, like the place I was just talking about with the Bayou Burger, Cosmic Rays, you can
Yes.
put your order and usually the window is now for the next 20, 30 minutes. But with Woody's, it's almost never an immediate. You have to put. So sometimes at like 2, I'll put in my order for like 6 o'clock at night or whatever.
Order ahead.
Order ahead on some of these, and you can do that with any of them. Even if there's an immediate opening, you can still. I mean, you could theoretically get there in the morning and put all your orders in for the whole day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, whatever. So she put in her order because she didn't want to have to stand in the sun in that line. And then she came and sat, and everybody was eating, and hers was still not ready, and her window was still not ready. And then she finally said, "Oh, my order's ready." And then it was so sad. And then she just, "Oh no!" Or I mean, some kind of yelled something, and we were like, "What?" She goes, "I just canceled my order!" Like right when it was her window. It was really, really sad. So the rest of us shared food with her. And I mean, she obviously didn't die, but like, I'm laughing now, but it was really, really sad at the time. It was one of those like you have to like laugh to keep from crying. Y'all, do you know what this is? Is Chris not on here tonight? I mean, other Chris is on here. Chris says Chris not on here tonight. Y'all, it's the Chillin' Chamber Pop.
There it is.
I told them, I was like, y'all, I have to get this Chillin' Chamber Pop. It was terrible. It was really not good.
The name's good, but look at all the little poop nuggets. That are in it.
Guys, it's so inappropriate. It's like reddish pink, and then it's got those little nuggets. It's just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Beth, it did save you some money, didn't it? And we weren't finishing anyway because our tummies were all, oh my goodness. Okay, whatever that thing is on top, I thought it was white chocolate. It is not. It's like fondant or something. It was awful.
Fondant.
Those little pearls were pretty good. They were kind of crispy. It was like maybe crispy rice, something like that.
You sure those are pearls?
No, I'm not. And it was Chilling Chamber Pop, and they were selling it at an ice cream cart. I didn't get it at the ice cream cart because it's very limited hours. So I got it at Sleepy Hollow. But and you can get that also during regular.
Hang on a second.
Well, is it just for the party? I can't remember if it's just.
Hang on a second. Ashley says she abandoned us to go get that thing, and she didn't even eat it.
I ate some of it, but y'all, it was like those little chocolatey pearls, and then like cherry.
You know what I'm getting?
It was like cherry. It was like whipped cherry icing, and it tasted like cherry cordial, but like not good.
I don't like cherry cordial.
I typically do, but I like actual like cherry cordial. So this was just like, it was just layers of like pearls and icing and pearls and icing.
You know what I get if I go to Sleepy Hollow, right?
Yeah. And Ashley G and Rita got it, and they were like, "Oh, it was so good.
It's the most amazing thing."
The waffle with a piece of chicken covered in like a sweet and spicy glaze,
and that slaw,
and then a cold broccoli slaw.
Oh man,
y'all, it's good stuff.
Phenomenal.
But the Chillin' Chamber Pop was not that
and
good.
Like the thing about the spicy chicken and waffle sandwich is that it like comes with chips and stuff too. It's a full meal, but it doesn't cost as much as like some other things that are out there.
It's a like really good option.
I think it used to be a snack.
I mean, y'all,
that looks like a bunch of like
it looks like a chamber pot of someone who like really needs to be in the hospital, like and they're on their deathbed. I don't know who.
You know what they are.
I don't know who like came up.
Owl pellets.
I don't know who came up with this. Like, I don't know who was like, "Hey, we're gonna go with it and run with it."
This is a good
but
idea.
It's totally inappropriate and very funny, and not at all good. I mean, if you like, but look, it's just those little beads, and I wanted like Well, the fact that it was sold at an ice cream
won't
cart
go
made me think
back.
it was going to be ice cream. There was just no substance to it. If it had like some layers of cake in there, that would be really good, or some layers of ice cream. But I wouldn't.
Snuffles is not excited.
He's not excited at all about it. Keep going. All right, y'all. Yesterday, other way.
Wrong way.
Yesterday, I had time to go to Disney Springs. So
look at that gloriousness.
All right, y'all know I like to travel solo. One of the reasons is because you could just walk in these places. I mean, it's hard to get a reservation at Homecoming.
It is.
It's hard to get a reservation at Chef Art
by the
Smith's
way,
Homecoming.
on how to get group reservation or like reservations at Art Smith's. I'll tell you after the show.
Oh, it's like proprietary.
Well,
Anyway,
kinda,
but
yeah.
I just walk in. I'm like, hey, it's just one. And he's like, I mean, you can just walk in and sit at the bar. And I'm like, can I order anything? He's like, yeah. Okay, cool. So it was kind of between the shrimp and grits because I love shrimp and grits. And I kind of wish I had got next time I'll get shrimp and grits. This is country fried steak with sawmill gravy. It was so good. That cheddar biscuit right next door, so good. The macaroni and cheese, unbelievably good. And then there's like green beans. Which are not like it's not like healthy green beans.
They're like soaked in bacon grease, right?
And they were like,
look at that.
Oh they were like almost
so
burned,
good.
which I love green beans that are like almost burned. And then that drink was a white peach sangria, so it was like peach moonshine, maybe Moscato.
Sorry about the zoom there.
Y'all, he's going crazy. It was good. It was. I couldn't finish it. John's like, bring it home. I'll eat it tomorrow. Well, by the time I sat in the airport for 48 hours, it wasn't really good
I was
anymore.
looking forward to a piece of Art Smith.
So I was trying to eat it last night because I hadn't eaten all day since that. I had two little, teeny Snickers.
If you're listening out there in podcast land, it literally looks like somebody's taken a pound of like ground beef and
I have a picture
with a mallet and then like battered in deep.
I have a picture. Just keep going.
It's like I've had it before. It's so good.
Like I wanted you to get the perspective. It is larger than my hand.
This is true.
It was huge, enormous. It was so good. And so I'm staying in this crummy hotel last night at like 1 a.m. I'm like, I should probably eat something before I nap. And I was eating it with like a coffee stirrer because they didn't have any utensils and they were not really happy that we were there. And I didn't have a microwave. It was really
wait, what?
At the hotel. I was trying to eat it. Because I knew at that point I couldn't like bring it home.
Oh, the lady I talked to on the phone is Miss Personality. That's for sure.
Man, y'all, that's all I could do. That's all I could do.
Like it's not possible to eat a whole one of those.
It was. It's definitely a 2-person.
And the thing's like $25 or something like that. Like it's not cheap.
28
or something. Yeah, something like it's not.
But it really.
Cheap, but
I mean,
it
wasn't
lot of food
because I almost got the shrimp and grits and that was 25. So I mean, it's not like it's not on the menu for 2 people. It's just like put on the menu like a plain old entree. But you need to know.
Plain old entree.
Hey, you need to stop. All right, keep going.
That's it.
It was really good.
No mas.
That was it?
Yep.
Oh, did I not show? Okay, well, I guess I didn't get a picture of it. I got pictures. I don't know where they are. I did get the spellbinding fried pie.
You spellbinding fried pie?
It was really good. It's a little fried pie. It's got buffalo chicken inside, mozzarella, blue cheese, with a jalapeno aioli on top. And it was a little spicier than I was expecting.
Yep.
It was really, really good. I mean, I would definitely go eat that one again. It was really, really good. So guys, that's the bachelorette party. That's all the food. Now we need to talk about we've gone way over. So yeah, let's try to
all right.
Wrap it up.
So yeah. Bridal party takeover Walt Disney World plus D23 news. Already covered that, and we've had this up there for a while. I just realized like the whole show, except for when we've been like flashing comments and stuff. What is your top grown-up activity at Walt Disney World besides eating bathroom empanadas?
That was at the airport. That's Trader Sam's.
There's always a caveat in there.
Mine is Trader Sam's.
Yeah, for sure. So
also massage at the spa.
Wait, hang on a second. Ashley says, remember, I didn't schedule much time for eating this trip.
Ashley only eats out of necessity. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Anyway, it's like, it's an experience. All right. Brian says, let me see. There's drinking around the world. Of course, there's also jelly rolls. Jelly rolls of the boardwalk.
Still never been to jelly rolls because when we lived there, I wasn't old enough.
Yeah, but you're like right there for the thing.
Well, but it was Ashley's party and she wanted to go to jelly rolls.
Open late.
We stood outside of Atlantic Dance and took several pictures and
Jelly
danced
Rolls
for
is
like
so
an
much
hour,
fun.
and then I think other people took pictures of us too.
Even if so, Jelly Rolls is a dueling piano bar, and even if you don't drink, it's still a lot of fun. So I've been in there one time at the Travel Nation retreat, and I didn't drink, and it was like
He does
a
all the
blast.
fun stuff without me.
Yep.
Beth is a great dancer. Beth says I'm a great dancer. Ashley's leaving. It's not about her anymore, so she's gone. Bye,
So,
Ashley.
Bye.
Beth is a great dancer. She's
all
also
right.
a great singer. She knows like every
Leah
word to every song. It was
says-
amazing.
Leah says, taking pictures of me eating all the Dole Whips and Mickey-shaped snacks and texting them to my 4 kids back home.
I said that's
Burn.
savage. Yeah.
There you go. Do it. I do that to some others
Oh man.
too. Jen says Disney Springs. Of course, there's a lot. Terry, Mr. Terry Weaver says Trader Sam's and Sleeping Inn.
I love Trader Sam's. That was I can't wait to go back.
Yep,
And that's
yep.
another one that's good to do by yourself because it can be a
Yes.
long wait. You can ease on in a lot faster if it's
Big
just
fan
you.
of Trader Sam's. This is a fun place. I know every word to every song too. Okay, yeah, this is fair enough. Ashley.
Whatever.
Okay.
Beth knows better.
Yadira says sitting on the nearest bench or shady spot. Love some good people watching. Find a good spot to sit down. Alicia says, are you looking for things like the Venezia Boathouse, dinner at Capa Four Seasons, or more like the pool bar, like Geyser Point? So yeah, there's a bunch of different things that you can do. So I think
She said spa days, golf. Yeah, I mean,
there's a bunch of stuff. So the reason why I asked this, by the way, like there's always sort of a practical like why behind, I think that's on the bingo card somewhere. That why behind we do what we do, right? Because you hear the question all the time: is Disney just for kids? Right? No, it's not. So there's a lot of good stuff in here,
and that's part of Walt's thing. I mean, because when Walt had that idea on the bench at Griffith Park,
yep,
his kids were having fun, and he was bored out of his mind.
Yep, this is true.
He's like, I want a place where everyone in the family can have fun, not just the kids. So yeah, it's about the kids, but it's really about the adults too. And there are some places on Disney property where children are not allowed. And just like there's restaurants. Isn't there a restaurant or two? That are adults
Victoria
only?
and Albert's, pretty sure.
Yeah. And that one has a dress code.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a tie or they'll give you one.
This is true. Wendy says wine flights in Epcot. Vanessa says eating around the world. There's Tanya's favorite pastime for sure. April says drinking around the world, of course, Italian wine for the win. I want to book the sangria workshop at Three Bridges next year.
Yeah, see, kids can't do that.
Taking time to see all the things and not feel the need to rush is a very I think it's very good point. So when you're not with kids, you do have more of an opportunity to slow down, taking some of the details, and like Ashley loves to do, take tons of pictures. So let's see here. Lee says drinking around the world. Angie eating.
Yes, Mom. We're on a first name basis.
Kimby says Victoria and Albert's and drinking. Okay. There's
lots of drinking.
Here.
We got it.
We get it, people. Okay.
Only adults can do it. We know.
Drinks at the outdoor bar at Topolino Terrace while watching the Epcot fireworks. That's a good call.
That would be cool, I bet.
For sure. Walking quickly from attraction to attraction without being slowed down by my children.
Jeff, another one that goes in that same vein, go into the bathroom. When we go to the bathroom with our kids, it's like 20 minutes and we got to find a companion bathroom. Or we got to split up. It's like when I'm by myself, I'm in and out in like 60 seconds. It's great.
Danielle says sleeping in, eating and drinking around the world, not rushing through fireworks, meeting new people and mingling dinner at any restaurant my kids won't appreciate, care about. And taking
Ubers because you don't have to have the car seats.
Then our good buddy Chris Parent says this is the only right answer.
Yeah, Chris.
There we go. Dole Whip.
Not an adult whip, because that is not something that we talk about on the show. An adult Dole Whip.
I didn't say it.
You nasty. You did originally.
Well, not this. I wasn't gonna say it.
Well, I was, because that was funny, and I like to make fun of you.
Crickets. All right.
What does Joanna say?
Joanna says mimosas at Chef Mickey's. I've only been with my kids, so that's the only adult thing I had time for. Jeff says, different Jeff says, a medium rare ribeye in a Blanton's double whiskey at Le Cellier Steakhouse at Epcot. Sir, you're speaking my language there, buddy.
Yeah, you are.
I had the, when we went, a couple of years ago, whenever it was, I had the New York strip. It was the best New York strip steak I've ever had. It was so
I don't love
good.
That restaurant, though, because it's so loud.
It's loud and it's dark and it's small, but
I don't love that.
The food is just so good.
I was not terrible. I'm not a steak person, so I could never go again.
I don't like the hoity-toity like white tablecloth like steak restaurants. for me, Le Cellier is kind of like it's sort of like halfway between like your Ruth Chris and like a Longhorn, right? So the
Well,
food's
yeah, because everyone sweats and smells a
right.
little.
The,
and
the
is wearing
food the
gym
food's
shoes.
better, the service is better, but like the ambiance is just I don't know. I feel like it's what a steakhouse like should be like. Ray says monorail bar crawl. Jen says
Yes.
Jen
That would
Wilhorn
be fun.
says La Cava del Tequila.
Mexico?
Yeah, it's the tequila bar there with the margaritas and stuff.
Outside?
No, it's inside one. You walk in down the ramp, like it does this, like when you go in the Mexico Pavilion, it's the tiny little room to the right.
I did not even know that was there.
Yeah. I rope dropped it after the half marathon.
Now I have something else on my list.
Charles Call says a 7:30 outdoor seating at Rose and Crown with a promise to the server that if they'll take their time with the meal, you'll make it worth their time. Then you are seated for the Epcot fireworks show.
I want Rose and Crown is on my list. That's when I go by myself next time. That is definitely the top. The top reservation that I want to get.
Jen says we'll throw this up there. I still love doing the meet and greets, and I do them as an adult, not a kid, unless you count Dreamfinder and Figment in the 90s. Yeah, so like no, that we'll count that. Yeah, that's a classic, right? Yeah. If Dreamfinder doesn't come back in some form after Figment comes back, then might be a little disappointed, but that's okay.
All right, y'all, we've been on here for a long time. Did nobody get bingo tonight? Did we not do a bingo?
I don't know. Like we didn't.
What?
We didn't.
Look, we're gonna talk about this later.
We didn't like remind people as much.
Our kids are so cute.
Last time, so
wait, what else are we missing? We did know your why.
Did we?
Do you still have it?
Do I? Yeah, I do. Here we go.
Look,
actual travel tips.
I said the day we did some. We did do some travel tips. I told you to get Memory Maker.
Travel tips Tuesday.
I talked about Snuffles, so I definitely talked about Star Wars.
Yep.
We lost a few viewers.
Don't hit the mic. You just did that a second ago.
Well, you didn't. You told me to move this back up. That counts.
We have not had any Run Disney references, but that's okay.
Yeah, you did. You said that you dropped it after
yeah.
And you said something earlier about the half marathon and timing your music.
We still need a bell for that.
We did talk about cruises too.
Did we talk about Bruno?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Because you're not supposed to do that. You said why we can't have nice things.
No, there's a Muppets reference in there because you should have picked her picture.
Yeah, we were at the Muppets fountain.
Anyway,
I said y'all about 100 times, so that one's definitely.
All that to say,
well, we're not praying for anybody apparently.
Jen says
she's making a
I finished sweater. The front of the sweater and then the neck of the sweater. She's making what?
She's knitting a Weasley sweater.
Did she really? I didn't realize that's what you were doing. Yeah. Okay.
Right, cool. Jen?
I love that. All right. So just to, if y'all are like new to Travel Tips Tuesday, like if you're some of the folks that were with ladies that were with Tanya and Ashley over the weekend, I'm going to throw this up there actually, so you can like see what this looks like. And we shared this kind of earlier on tonight. But there we go. So there's our Travel Tips Tuesday bingo card right there.
Made by Jen.
Yeah, made by Jen. And if you do get a bingo, you get a free $5 Chick-fil-A card. We may play.
No.
What?
You don't get a Chick-fil-A card if you get a bingo. We put your name in the hat and then we you get a chance for a Chick-fil-A
but
card.
Like if there's only one person.
Well, if there's one person, then you get it. But
yeah,
what you gonna do? Make sure everybody else can't submit theirs.
Yes, exactly. That's what we're gonna do. Game the system.
She's making her nephew's Christmas jumper.
There we go. Love it.
We won't tell him.
I won't. I might.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't even know you really, Jen, if we're really being honest.
This is true.
Barely.
All right. So if you do have any travel planning questions, we would love to help you with that. For those of you that may not be aware, we are travel agents with Travel Nation.
Yes, we are.
And we are able to book pretty much any destination.
And that's how we pay all our bills.
This is very true.
You know.
If you want to go tomorrow, we can make it happen.
Let us know, please. You're paying for it anyway when you book on your own. So.
We love being able to do this. We appreciate your all support and hopping on with us. Next week, I think we will do a Never Have I Ever Disney edition. We'll do that.
Boom. Yeah. This is the most prepared we've been for a show ever right now.
Yeah, this is true. All right.
I got to go to sleep. I haven't slept in like 2 days.
You'll have a great rest of the week, and we will see you next time on
Bye,
Travel Tips Tuesday.
Bye, Mom.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Do we do that every